Hey everyone, I'm back at it. Welcome to the Friday night live stream for April 10th, 2020, guys. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out reviews here on YouTube, and I create high-quality foodie features, and I have an absolute blast doing it here on the channel, along with being here on the live stream and having a blast with all of you guys. If you're catching this on the replay, thanks so much for watching it right now. For those of you who are catching it live, we're about to have some fun and get into a review. Should you guys wish to contribute to the channel, you guys can do that in a multitude of ways. Have a look at the first pinned comment down below here, or if you guys are watching live, you'll find that in the description box as well. There's Super Chat, which keep in mind, YouTube does take a little bit of, or you can do PayPal direct, and of course, that's always recommended for obvious reasons. But I appreciate what you guys are doing here on the channel, being here and spending a little bit of time with me. You do have choices here on a Friday night, absolutely there. Have a look around the channel. If you like what you see, of course, hit that subscribe button. There is plenty of content, brand new content every single week, in addition to live streaming here on Friday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time usually. So good times all around. You guys are here for the review. If you've seen the title to this video, you know exactly what we're going to be doing. Let's jump right on into it. It is Lay's Kettle Cooked Flaming Hot Flavored Chips right here, guys. And this is actually a brand from a tie-in for the Taste with the Voice, which is kind of cool. So Flaming Hot, you guys all know Flaming Hot. I mean, who doesn't know Cheetos, Flaming Hot Cheetos? They do Flaming Hot Doritos. They do all kinds of variations of this. I definitely wanted to give this a go because I've seen this on the shelf. I've been sitting on this for about a week and a half now, and I definitely wanted to give this a shot because, guys, I love spicy stuff. My tolerance, I'm thinking, is getting higher and higher. If you haven't seen my most recent review from the Chex Mix, Ghost Pepper, this is probably going to have a hard time living up to that, I have a feeling, because Flaming Hot, I think I've had a million times, but on chips, I think I know what to expect. That, however, was pretty amazing stuff. So take a look at the Livestream Replays playlist. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Definitely an awesome, awesome chip. Hopefully, or a mix, I should say. Hopefully, these chips are going to be just as good. So without further ado, let's open this up. And before I even smell this, I'm going to give you guys the first look on the inside right there. And man, I can see from my view, that is extremely heated looking. They are dusted red. They look a little threatening, so to speak. But wow, these are really, really red. Let me bring that up there just so you can kind of see and focus. Focus, 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 hopefully. Well, it's doing the best that it can, but as you guys can see there is plenty of dusting on this. This looks extreme, and they're kettle cooked. These are my favorite types of chips. If you guys like these types of chips, drop that comment down below right away here as we're going. But let me just tell you guys, kettle cooked chips, they're a little bit more oilier to me, at least in terms of just the way that the flavor comes through. Maybe not like a wet potato chip, but they just feel like there's a little bit more to them. But Flaming Hot, I'm not really getting anything in terms of the flaming flavor in the aroma department, at least there. These just smell like whatever, but let's give it a shot. It's the Kettle Cooked Flaming Hot Flavored Chips, tie in with the Voice right now from Lay's. Here we go. Kettle Cooked goodness right away. Super crunchy, folded. I feel like the Flaming Hot is trying to come out, but okay, here it comes. It's a little weak, I'm not gonna lie. And I never lie when it comes to this stuff. Not super hot. It almost tastes like a lemon, like a lime citrusy type of light sizzle burn in the back, but it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's nothing crazy in terms of that. Flavor-wise, I mean, it's okay. But again, I love the fact that these are super dusted. And hopefully that's coming through on the camera on your side over there, because they really are sprayed pretty nice. It's like it's trying to threaten me right now, but it's just not, it's not going. It feels like it wants to be like a lemon citrus like in the background, but I'm not getting any crazy heat from this at all. But I mean, take a look at that. Guys, you see flames on the chips right there? It's not exactly a flaming chip. It's not exactly flaming hot. I gotta be honest, it's not. Let me go for another one here. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's good. I like the kettle cooked chips from Lay's. They're really good. A lot of the other flavors that I've tried. I love the jalapeno version of this, but I am not feeling, as I'm crisscrossing here, any flaming hot goodness coming from this right now. It's just a tasty chip. Crunch is there. A little bit of that oily, greasy type of kettle, which I like actually. But I love the shapes. Yeah, a little bit of intensity, just a little bit, but This is really like pseudo mainstream hot. This is like when you see like jalapeno anything, and you expect it to be super hot. On a heat scale, maybe 1 to 5, we'll say. We'll just say 1 to 5. Maybe like a 2, if that. I mean, it's not without heat. I mean, I can feel it's got a sizzle, but there's just nothing to it in terms of that flavor that I'm getting. I'm getting more of the Lay's kettle cooked flavor, which is cool because, I mean, that's the whole point of this thing, right? It's a kettle cooked chip. It's Lay's. That should be the dominant flavor. And then you should get a nice residual burn or something coming in on the back. So in that regard, I guess it kind of delivers, but it doesn't really give me like that flaming hot feel. Like this is just because it's branded flaming hot, you think it's going to be better than that. It's just, it's not. Yeah, no. I like it. They're going to get eaten for sure, but it's not exactly 100% in that department there. So let me go for one more and then we'll go for that rating. But it's above average, not very much in terms of what they're delivering. And again, love the packaging. I love the idea of the jalapenos. You see how the seeds are on the bottom there? They're trying to really sell it, and the flames. But it is just not delivering that intensity that I'm thinking it should. And considering what I had recently with that ghost pepper stuff, I know granted ghost pepper, but this should be a lot hotter than it is. The regular Cheetos Flaming Hot definitely have a little bit more kick to them compared to this. Yeah, it's okay. So, scale of 1 to 10 overall for the kettle cooked flaming hot chips. I'll do like a 7.3, maybe just a couple of points above a 7 because the quality of the chip is good. It's got that oiliness that I really like as well. The type of shapes that they are, it's good times. But I think that's adequate. 7.3 goes. That's pretty much what I would give this. There's really nothing above and beyond for that. Believe it or not, the jalapeno version of this is a little bit more heated, and that's, for me personally, I like that. So that's really, really awesome for that reason there. But for what it is, if you see this on sale, this was actually 2 for $5, so this was $2.50 to pick this up. I did get the jalapeno version to go with this one naturally as well. But definitely decent, guys. Definitely decent for what it is. And again, it's a quality-made kettle chip from Lay's, and if you guys are fans of those anyway, I think you know what to look forward to. It's actually not bad in that regard. All right, so guys, do me a quick favor. Drop some comments down below. What is your favorite type of Lay's chip? Is it the kettle chip? Is it the standard chip? And depending upon that version, what's your favorite flavor? Do me a favor and drop those comments down below. I'm very curious to see what your favorite Lay's chip is. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out, the live stream edition on Friday, April 10th, 2020, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, guys. Definitely good times. This was actually a lot of fun to check out right now. So if you're hanging by after the actual review itself there, thank you for continuing on with this replay. I greatly appreciate it there. Watch time is always paramount, so I appreciate you guys doing that for sure. But I hope you enjoyed that portion of the review. And shout outs, and I saw this popping up over here. It looks like, is that number one? Number one for the super chat donation. Thank you. Thank you for that, the sticker as well too there for you guys. You guys have the options of those available to you as well. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for helping out for the channel. And you will find your name in the show notes down below. Any and all donations to the channel for sponsoring from anybody, regardless of whatever it is, whether it super chats, you know, whatever, whatever it is, PayPal and all that good stuff there, you'll find yourself in the description box down below, and I greatly appreciate it. Trying times for a lot of creators on the platform right now, and every little bit helps. And I'm not normally one to kind of always keep pushing that out there, but it definitely goes a long way. So thank you so much for that. Good times indeed. So, Buzz, let's just continue on from here so your fingers won't get all that red Cheetos on it. You know, actually, I do have a little bit of red goodness right there. I don't know if you can see it, Buzz. I don't know if you can see it, which is why I always have a damp cloth to go with. So I'm glad I'm doing that now. And actually, let me just clean this off of my keyboard real quick here. There we go. There we go. We're good. Yeah, that was, it does have some pretty decent dusting on it. So hopefully that kind of came through on your side there. When I watch this back, I'll take a look. But it really, an average chip. I mean, it's good. It's just not really like crazy flaming hot flavor that I was thinking or expecting from the other side. So it is what it is. Andrew E, the kettle and the wavy. I don't like the original. Yes, the original chips I've never really been a fan of either. For sure. Sonic Jet, thank God you're not eating garlic. My coworkers would eat garlic at work, even if it would. Oh, it's crazy. Favorite is the barbecue kettle chips. Yes, Armando, absolutely. You're speaking my language right now. You're totally speaking my language, for sure. Drew, the regular chips with the flaming hot dill pickle. You know what? Let me take that back because the dill pickle was pretty bomb. I enjoyed reviewing that actually here on live stream, and that was pretty good. But in recent memory, naturally, the kettle chips for me, definitely rate. And I think, Drew, you can probably agree with me on that too. The kettle chips are pretty bomb. Good times for sure. Let's see here. Have everything visible. There we go. My chat is jumping up. Lay's sour cream from Larry Nguyen. Standard chip barbecue flamin' hot from Carl Broussard. Very nice. Very nice. Jack Bunce. Shout out to Jack Bunce. Let's peep this out. Thanks so much for jumping on, Jack. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Yes, E-Ricard, it's not ending. It's just the first portion for those that want to bug out after the review, because this one's going to be titled From Lay's Flamin' Hot Kettle Cooked Chips or something like that. So now you know. Lay's dill pickle. Yep, chicks probably. You already know Freddie. Absolutely. Jack Dewberry, how did you come up with the Stay Frosty? I love it. That's always been my my call thing from, or a call sign, I guess, from back in the day. Because of Corporal Hicks from Aliens. I've always said Stay Frosty ever since he said it, and that's what I always have his soundbite on. In fact, whenever you do any type of donation to the channel, which you probably saw popping up, you'll see that pops up over here. You'll see he's right there as well, Corporal Hicks himself, Michael Bean, which who I hear has just been cast in Mandalorian Season 2, so I'm super excited about that. Very cool. And to everyone who subscribed to the channel already, right over here, thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate you, and all the donations and stuff you'll see popping up there as well. Hollywood Eagle, Josh Sorrells, man, great to see you. Don't want to leave my evidence. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing all right and everything is good on your neck of the woods, brother. It's great to see you, man. It's like a blast from the past with some of the peeps that jump on. You know, it's great to see those familiar faces right there. Christian Hernandez, cheese chips. Yes, anything cheese related. And you guys have something to look forward to tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time that I actually am glad I'm finally having an opportunity to do for the next review, which is coming tomorrow. So you guys will see that. And if you're watching this on the replay, you've already seen yesterday's. Chances are it's going to be hyperlinked somewhere in this review, or if it hasn't come up already. Let's see here. Annette Cervantes, have I tried the hot Cheetos with nacho cheese? So amazing. That just sounds amazing, and I have not. But that sounds amazing. Yeah, Frank's Red Hot. Yes, next time I'll see about finding those there, Drew. And just so you guys know, let me see. Still Spicy from me from Dayton. Very cool. Yes, 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 yes. You know, part of the reason I wanted to do, with this being a Holy Weekend naturally, and with Peeps being a huge thing for Easter, you guys all know Peeps have a special place in my heart because it's in the namesake for my channel on top of my mom's favorite snack, or candy, I should say. She loves Peeps marshmallows. That's where it's come from. That's where the channel name mostly comes from. I'm not able to get into my stores here. They basically are having everybody avoid grocery stores unless absolutely necessary, and it's getting a little crazy with some things. So naturally, I just wanted to avoid doing any market shopping. I actually had a delivery, food shopping delivery delivered today for the very first time. No ability to do any Peeps ordering, and I was looking for something to be delivered. But the time frame and the turnaround, it just wasn't going to work. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to jump in and do these Peeps here right now, which incidentally leads me to this next part real quick here. I know a lot of you guys love my drive-through sequences, and I need to get your opinion of something here right now, because I was thinking about putting a poll up for this, but it's not something that I really want to have, you know, out there, because I just don't want you guys to be inundated anymore with this COVID stuff and things going on and all the drama with that. But here in Los Angeles, we've all been mandated to wear masks naturally, which I think is the right thing to do anyway. Which means that if you're driving, if you're out, if you're, you know, in businesses quickly to get what you need to have those things on. And I like doing my filming normally in the car. Naturally, I don't want to film with a mask on. I don't want to give you guys, I want to take you guys out of that experience of seeing that every day, which I'm sure you are. And I know for me personally, I get agita after so long because I just don't want to, I want to like zone out from it. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any drive-through stuff for a little while for that reason. But if you guys want to see me do a drive-through with the mask, I just want to get a consensus here. It's not something that I really want to do because, like I said, I want to take you guys out of that. But if you want to see the mask, put a thumbs up. If you want to see the mask, if you don't want to see the mask, put a thumbs down. And if you guys want to drop something in the chat, if you watch this far in, I'd appreciate it. I kind of want to get a consensus, and depending upon how people feel about it, I really just don't want to give you a constant reminder of what we're dealing with here. I want you guys to watch my content and not do anything except just zone out on whatever I'm reviewing, whatever I'm taking a look at, without any mention of anything crazy going on around us right now. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see that thumbs up, if you want to see that in the video, or thumbs down. I'm really leaning towards not, if at all, and just going from there. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. Let's see here. Sonic says I should keep my cam on. You want to see me fall asleep with chips in my mouth? Nice. Let's see. 72 John Black, seems like the virus isn't as bad in California. You don't hear anything about it on the news anymore. It's up there because we're a huge state, but in terms of the penetration of what's going on, it's not like an epicenter of a huge focal point like, say, New York and some of the other places. But naturally, the leadership we have here in our area is amazing. Governor Newsom, I watch him every night. That's really the only time I watch the news, is because I want to hear what he has to say. I don't want to see all the hysteria on the news from everybody else. But yeah, definitely. The leadership is amazing here so far, but it's still up there. I have family that work in the health industry, and there's a lot that's going on. There's a lot of stuff, happening. It's very fluid. But naturally, it's still, we have to batten down the hatches and do what we have to do. So for me, for those of you who always seem to ask me, or I get these direct messages, I'll just say blanket right now that for me, I leave my house for about 45 minutes to an hour at the most, just to clear my head. But I've got my gloves on, I've got my masks on, I sanitize everything. I do what I have to do. Everywhere I go, there's plexiglass. People put stuff under the glass to give it to you. Everyone is covered. So it's really pretty well put together here, at least in my area here in Southern Cali and Pasadena, for how that works. And then I usually just hang out either outside of a McDonald's that I do my reviews at, to keep the windows kind of cracked, to have my iced coffee to kind of, have some semblance of normalcy, and then I'm back home again. If I film something, I do the same thing. So it's once I film and do my stuff, that's it. And you'll see me outside without my mask doing my filming, my intro and outro, and then I'm back in the car, and I'm all up with everything. So it's safe. Trust me, I'm as safe as I can possibly be, and I'm sanitizing as much as I possibly can as well. Babs Toy Channel, do I like Cars 3? Haven't seen that, believe it or not. And I know they've moved on from it already. So Jack Bunce, Flaming Hot is the best. Only Lay's Classic Barbecue. Absolutely. Armando, I need a break of 2020. Yeah, my 90-day trial ended, and I really want to cancel it already. Everyone is saying it, and I'm right there with you. Larry Nguyen, you have to try the McDonald's filet of fish. I've never had one because I don't like cheese on fish, and I don't want to do a review of something that's supposed to have it. So for me personally, it's not something I can do. Let's see, Paul Saylor, or Salyer, I hope I said that correctly there. Thank you for the live stream while some have stopped posting due to the current situation. Yes. Let me just, Paul, acknowledge, for me personally, mentally, I need to do it because obviously I'm going through this just like you guys are. And secondly, I feel like I have an obligation and responsibility to you as either a subscriber of the channel, a viewer of the channel, fan of the channel, even a hater of the channel, because those are my biggest fans sometimes. I owe it to you guys to put out the content that I do to help in some possible ways. So mentally it's helping me, but also physically doing what I'm doing keeps my mind active. It keeps me not thinking about the fact that we have to be quarantined any longer than we have to, and really thinking about, getting back to normal naturally. I mean, right now it's very easy to have very high levels of anxiety. I personally haven't been sleeping very well. I've been constantly trying to stay busy doing things, whether it's gaming late night, whether it's, putting my content together. So I'm doing this for you guys as well as me mentally, and together, that's how we'll get through. And that's why I'm so in love with the community we have here on the channel, because you guys, I think, get it. You guys get it along with me, and I think we have a pretty intelligent group that can kind of see through all of that as well. It's important to contribute, no matter how much everything may be going down analytically here on the channel, whether it be revenue, whether it be views, whatever it may be, even though things are at an all-time high. Just know that every single week I'm going to continue to put out what I can that I think is going to be of interest to you, as well as something that I want to put together, because at the end of the day, it's got to be something that's fun for me to put together for you. So it's a love relationship we have. It's not love-hate. It's all love. It's all love all around, baby. You already know what it is. And I always say that. And I'm beginning to say that in my videos now. You already know what it is. It's Ian K back again with another one for you, because you guys all know. This is how it goes. So going further, but I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to contribute, and for you guys for watching. as well here on the channel. We got 70 awesome peeps registered here right now, and that blows me away, guys. Thank you so much again. For any PayPal or any other donations towards the channel, I won't know until after the fact here if it's not popping up here in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Of course, you guys can find yourselves down below in the descriptions there, immortalized as official sponsors of the channel tonight. Anything and everything goes towards the channel, and it's greatly appreciated, of course. Let's see here. Andrew, what rating would you give the Chex Mix from last week from 1 to 5 for heat? That's an easy 5 for me. If you watch that video, Andrew, that's an easy 5 for me. Not to spoil it. I probably did. In fact, I know I did. But take a look at that. I got to tell you, it was something else. Jack Bunch, your reviews are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have a lot of fun putting out what I can, and I always try and top the last review that I put out, and the goal is to always keep moving it forward. Let's see here. I'm trying to jump in here. We got a lot of thumbs down from the mass perspective. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like I said, I'm gonna take a look at it fully again. I'm gonna watch this part of the chat to kind of count off how many there. But you guys, I think, are in the same consensus as me. I'm not into, you know, wearing a mask and doing a drive-through sequence. I can't do it. I don't want to have that visual. I don't want the memory of it. I want to erase everything that's happened up to this point. Now, for the most part, aside from, you know, viewing it here on the streams, it's the only time I talk about it with you. You're not going to see it there. So I'm thankful that every piece of content that I put out has no mention of any of this stuff right now, because I don't want it. It's just, it's bad. And there's nothing good that comes of that. And I just want to take you guys away from that experience, if just for a few moments from there. Sonic, wear a bandit mask and say drive-thru, stick me up. Just joking. You know what? That's actually kind of funny. Critical East Japan's in the house. I'm catching up on the chat here. Paul, thanks so much for jumping on. Just don't show the drive-thru bit. You can eat with the mask on anyhow. Yes, trust me, believe me, when I do get my food and I'm doing it through drive-thru, I don't go into restaurants. I don't do any of that stuff. I am laced up. Like I said, I've got the mask on. I've got my gloves. I've got my sanitizer. I do it all. And then the movie magic happens after, where I'm doing my thing. So right after you see me do the intro, the outro, I get all suited up and I do my thing, do the drive-thru. I even practice social distancing in the drive-thru, which is literally making them really kind of reach out under that plexiglass with their arm. And then I have to kind of reach and grab it as well, because I'm that meticulous, as well as doing my cardio that way. Which, keep in mind, just so you guys know, 6 to 12 feet is the minimum in typical environments. But if you're outside, they recommend at least 66 feet, because things travel with the air, guys. So, you know, not to scare anybody, but you guys should be keeping a strong distance away from everybody. Don't walk directly behind if you can. And definitely kind of really think about how the weather is around you, how the breeze is. And just in general, I don't think you should be doing that anyway. Just basically stay as far away. Don't go for just what quote unquote the minimum is. Nobody knows for sure. This is a new thing. So please, 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 the more you know, from me to you, okay? But Paul, great to have you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. Zach and Dad, hope you're doing well tonight. Hope the week is going well. Hello to everyone else too. Zach and Dad is an awesome, awesome channel, doing the reviews with the son as well too. So thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. I appreciate you, of course. Trying to do as much as we can, my friend. And just like everybody else, we're all trying to get through and keep it together, and just try and be as happy as possible, keeping active and motivated, and, you know, do what you have to during the day to do just that. But thanks so much for jumping on. Jesse, why were you not wearing a mask in one of your recent videos when you were out of your car? When I'm outside of my car doing my intro and outro, that's the only time that I'm not. And keep in mind, believe me, I'm surveying who's around me and what I'm doing when I'm doing it there. There is nobody around me for a ways. So you're never going to see people walking around. If anything, it's off to the side. I know my Little Caesars review, there was a bunch of people that were kind of around there, and I was away from somebody that was sitting kind of in frame off to the side. But given my perspective, I was definitely further away, not in direct view. As well. So just keep in mind, I am very conscious of that, Jesse, for sure. All right, mask off for Sam Ramos. Yes. Can I get a shout out? Peep this out. Babs Toy Box channel in the house. Let's peep this out. You already know what it is. Jump on over, like, share, comment, and subscribe to all these peeps in here. Which, incidentally, if you guys are food review channels, vlog channels, any type of YouTube content creating channel that you're putting out right now, if you guys want to rep what you're doing currently here in the chat, let some people know. Let some people know what your latest video is, latest review is. Please have at it. We got 78 peeps in the house right now, and we all want to keep the community going. If anything, it'll help focus people outside of what's going on by checking out some other content too. So without a doubt, without a doubt. Let's see here. Derek, I wear my entire snowmobile helmet when I go to the post office. I don't think you wearing a mask will bother me. Well, like I said, it's the visual of it. I can't have it. I just can't have it. But we'll see. But so far, it's looking like it's pretty much all thumbs down for the most part. There's a few of you guys who say up, but I know. But it's a consensus. And judging by how this is going so far, I think it's probably going to be in that range of being a no-no. Let's see. Yes, just do the review part with no mask at the drive-thru. I was thinking of that as well, but honestly, it's hard to do because naturally, once I reach the window, I want to stay covered. And basically, here in Los Angeles, just so you guys know, it's $1,000 fine possibly for being out in public by not wearing one. So they're not differentiating between driving and not. Although I've heard that you need to wear it at all times. I'm okay with that. So I really don't want to take that chance because there's been a lot of police surveying the area in here, and when I do my reviews, I see them. Naturally, the presence is high, so it really I'd rather err on the side of caution, Drew, at the same time, because I want to be here, and I don't know who I would call for my one phone call outside of my wife, just in case I get pulled over, for some reason and whatnot there. But basically, they'd give you a ticket or citation, is what it is, and I don't want to bring that about personally. Shelly George says, someone said, bring it home. You know what? I may do some reviews here in the studio. I like the idea of just being out because honestly, I'm in more than I'm not. So this is like an ability for me to kind of get out and air my head, so to speak. So, the times that I do these reviews here in the studio on live streams, I like to kind of do that. But I'm not against the idea of doing it here in the studio as well. So we'll have to maybe revisit that at some point. Paul says, I want to see more versions of the salsa verde. Is that the chips I'm thinking you mean there, Paul, right? Doritos Salsa Verde. Let's see. Eric in National says, if you are the only one in the car wearing the mask, you are a psycho. You know what? I try to keep my windows up as much as possible, but naturally any type of window being down, just in general, it's more of, I think, just psychologically, just knowing that you have something there, just, that can only help. On top of the own filtration in your car. Because keep in mind, like I said, we're talking about people outside cycling, walking. It's flying around. So you want to make sure that everything is as good as it can be in your vehicle. Can make sure your filters are good, all that stuff. Until we know more, like I said, we're writing this chapter as we go. Let's see. Going down. Bus. Even if you want to do a review from home, use stock footage will work. Maybe, I guess. Technically, I mean, I like to do things on the fly, and I sometimes re-record a lot of the same footage. Like when I go to like a lot of the same places, even though I have stock footage technically from when I did them before, there's usually because the posters are on the restaurant. I'm that OCD where I want to make sure that if they are advertising something and I'm doing like a picture in front of it, if I'm doing my intro and outro, if I show the outside of where I am, I want you guys to see the most recent posters. I wouldn't want to be at, say, a Jack in the Box, and then you see the quad or the triple stack or whatever the burger of the flavor of the week is, and then you see like popcorn chicken. It's like it's something else, and I'm in front of it anyway, holding my camera. So that may work with some things, but I think I have to kind of pick and choose it just a little bit. Let's see. Jackie, think of it as being mandated. You should wear it. Let's say up to you, though, and love you. I appreciate you, Jackie. Thank you so much. There's a lot of people getting all stylish with masks now as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Teespring, for content creators, starts making masks themselves as one of the options down below. So if that happens, I'll probably get one that says "Stay Frosty" across the mouth or something like that. But it's coming, I have a feeling, because I think the new normal going forward, this is going to be for a bit, the hysteria of the feeling of it, even if it supposedly dies down and things are somewhat back to normal, which I don't think is going to be for a while. We're going to see a lot of that. So, who knows? We'll have to see. Kyle, I should try peanut butter Chex. I'll have to see about maybe doing some other Chex flavors. They had a pretty good selection when I went, actually, Kyle. So, but ghost pepper stood out to me. It definitely stood out to me, and that's something I definitely wanted to try. Brad Tryon, I'd like to see you drive through without hearing you say "Peep this out and stay frosty." Will never happen, Brad, but I appreciate you putting it out there. Sonic Jet, wear a biohazard suit. Maybe I can get an Umbrella Corp shirt. What do you think? Something with Umbrella Corp for Biohazard, which is actually the name of Resident Evil in Japan. I think Paul knows that as well. I've always loved that name better than Resident Evil. I mean, it's okay, but Biohazard is definitely the way to go. Considering that whole series is about basically a biohazard, and it affects more than just the residents that the first game was in, naturally. So I've always loved Biohazard, and the fact that Resident Evil 7 is considered that in the way, Biohazard, it works out pretty nicely. Sam Ramos, All love, don't trip, appreciate you. Iggy Wiggy in the fact, thank you so much. All the hearts going out to all of you guys as well too. If you guys want to light up the chat with a heart right now, let people know that you care. If you guys love your medical community, let's go for a blue heart if it's available to you. That would be awesome to see that there. Yesterday at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time here in LA, everybody was clapping on the outside. They had something they announced. Everyone opened up their doors and you can hear people clapping as a thank you to our medical community for doing the do right now. And I can tell you with some of my family in that field and what's going on, anything and everything helps with that. So shout outs to all the doctors, all the nurses, all the volunteers, everybody contributing on the front lines right now. You guys are the heart and soul of our country and trying to help us get through this as everyone is racing to get this pandemic cleared. So it's just awesome stuff. And Ed Cervantes, thank you so much for the blue hearts. It's so awesome right there, guys. The fact that this will be visible here for the stream for next week as well. Amazing stuff. Yes, Biohazard Critical. You already know what it is. The OG Capcom right there, which Resident Evil 3 came out. I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet. I'm going to wait for the price to kind of drop on that. I still have Resident Evil 2. But naturally, managing budgets and the way things are right now, like I said, you know, it's crazy right now with everything going on. Chris Blue loves the fillet of fish. Very cool. Hope everyone is keeping safe out there. Zach and David, yes, hopefully everybody is practicing your physical distancing. Social distancing is kind of a misnomer to say it that way because we shouldn't be social naturally. But I get it when you're out, you're social. I get it. But at the same time, I wish they would just say physical distancing. They kind of go back and forth. Love all the blue hearts. It's amazing. We got Lakers Fan 09, John V. Absolutely. E. Ricard in effect. You already know what it is. Larry Nguyen, Jackie Hero Food Reviews, David P. I appreciate all that love for all of our medical community. Jency Molina, Larry Nguyen again, Michael Domayer, K.A. Rafter in effect as well. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, shooting on down further here. Let's see, Jackie, or do reviews at home and order through Skip the Dishes Uber Eats. You know what? I really have a hard time doing delivery for food. I got to be honest. I've seen a lot of horror stories with that. I know a lot of companies are getting better about it. But I would rather personally get my own food through drive-thru safely with everything that I know that I'm doing instead of entrusting somebody to deliver it and do that. I just don't have a good feeling with that. That's just me. Not to say that it's not good, but just mentally right now, if I have an opportunity to get it myself, I will. If I need to have something delivered like groceries and things, of course, then I'll have to do that. But I don't think I'm going to do it, Jackie, personally, because I know me. But I hear you for sure. Drew, checked out the chili cheese bacon ranch poppers at Wiener Schnitzel. They're bomb. Yes, I can imagine so. You know, the Burger King jalapeno cheddar bites were pretty bomb too. I got to tell you there. Aaron Trujillo, what it do? Sam Ramos, we love you. We love you too, man. We love you too, Sam. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ed Keaton, I appreciate you. We're all with you. You're the best. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sam Ramos, we ride with you. Ian K, what's for dinner tonight? Good question. Probably going to be something light, but I have a feeling I'm really hunkering for a donut. I really am. I think I may try and see if the wifey can come out and we can go get one. Because the donut man that we go to in Glendora, we go the last time we went was like 1 in the morning. I was like maybe about a month ago. And there literally was nobody there. And they have contactless pay, so I just tapped my phone. Didn't do anything except grab the stuff there, gloves, everything. So I may see if we can do that there. Jack Dewberry, I love how positive you are. I'm trying, my friend. Believe me, I have my days like we all do. But I try. I definitely try. Christian Hernandez, IHOP. You know what? I would love to. I just don't want to go into the place to get it. I've been thinking about doing the chicken sandwiches from Denny's, but I don't want to go into the place to get it. Oh, what are we doing right now? It's craziness. Jesse, you should ease your mind by not going out all the time and being part of the solution. Do not worry, Jesse. Believe me, I'm only out for a little bit of the time to do what I have to, and I am back in the house. There's a lot of people that are congregating out there, staying out longer than they should, not wearing masks, staying close to people. That is definitely not me. Definitely not me. Sonic Jet, you should dress up like the Inspector Gadget logo with the green hat and jacket and spy glasses. Maybe for Halloween if we have that this year. We'll have to see. Carl Broussard, do you play Super Mario Lost Levels? That was the original Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan that they may have brought out in the US as the Lost Levels. I haven't played that for many years, but I do have the cartridge that has that game on it. It's been a minute, though. I got to be honest. It's been a minute. Oh, my chat is jumping in here. Zach and Dad, what have you been doing to keep busy these days? Well, always content creating, that's for sure. And then watching movies late night. I'm about to start Ozark, which I keep hearing good things about. My wife is about 3/4 of the way done with it. And she says it's pretty awesome. Starts off a little slow, but naturally ramps up. I've been listening to it kind of in the background while I'm doing my thing, and she's watching. So I'm excited to do that. Try and zone out for a minute. Jackie Hero, filet of fish could use a revamp in my opinion, or a spicy version with spicy cheese. I'd love to see them do something to a classic sandwich, Jackie. I agree. I mean, they added bacon to the Quarter Pounder and the Big Mac and everyone lost their mind. Can you imagine if they had like a spicy cheese or a spicy type of something to go with the filet of fish? That would be pretty good. Larry, I think you skipped some of my words. I'm trying to keep up here, Larry. I appreciate you for asking. Just if you can, try and just re-ask if possible, if you can cut and paste it. Critical, if you decide not to go out to Drive-thru reviews during this period, you'll temporarily change your channel to Peep This In. Yes, no, that's so cool. That is so cool. Phonetically thinking about, you know, yes, I'm actually going to be Peep This In. That sounds a little weird, but I get what you're saying. That is so funny. That is so funny right now. Let's see. Allied Forces, do you ever do Dairy Queen? We have none here in our area that I'm aware of. And I haven't really checked around to see. Honestly, there's no physical locations that I can go to that are like drive-thrus or anything like that. Or so I haven't seen just yet. Not against the idea of it, naturally. But their stuff looks okay. Let's see. Armando, shout out to the Western Bacon Chris Cuts review. Yes, that was good times back then when I did that, for sure. And Armando, I appreciate all the love and all the reposts and some of the stuff I've done in the past there. There's a lot of great content there. There's plenty for you guys to watch should you be so inclined to check out what's out there. And if something is not available to you officially, even though a lot of these promo burgers and whatever I'm eating is gone, you can actually customize and make these things too. A lot of it is very easy to do. So if the options are available to you to do it that way when you go, it's like Taco Bell, you can customize like the two secret menu items, the Superman burrito, the Incredible Hulk burrito. If you guys haven't seen my Taco Bell Incredible Hulk review, the Incredible Hulk burrito where I actually turn into the Hulk, so to speak, you should check that one out. That you can easily have made. There's ways that you can do it. Let's see here. Sonic, I don't like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, or Postmates, order Pizza Hut and Domino's. You know, I like the contactless way to do that there. And actually, I think in terms of the perfect version of how that works, believe it or not, is Little Caesars with the pizza portal. If you guys agree with that, give me a thumbs up here in the chat. Because literally, as long as the door, once you get into the door, you don't even have to touch that pad to put the code in that you get once your order is ready. You can just scan the QRB code from your phone, and then you just simply take the box and then you're out the door. So if you guys don't think that's the most super convenient out there, I don't know what else could be better than that. I'm surprised Pizza Hut hasn't done it yet. Domino's hasn't done it yet. But if you guys think that Little Caesars has the best contactless way to get food, give me a thumbs up over here right now, because I'm telling you, that was my saving grace doing the pepperoni cheeser. There was a kind of a scary situation of a lot of people waiting outside that Little Caesars. If you take a look at the background at the beginning of my review, and once I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to wait for these people to get done. I'd already put my order in, said it was ready. By the time I walked back over after dropping my camera off, basically nobody was there, and I walked right in. I got my stuff. I thank the people for doing what they're doing, because it's important to do that, and it was done. So I love the pizza portal. I love the pizza portal doing that there. It's awesome. Ed Keaton, never gotten delivered food. I don't do delivered food yet, Ed, so I couldn't tell you. I have never done it. I just don't do it, for sure. Buzz7332, super chat donation jumping in over here. Watch right over here. Something will be popping in just a second, as well as right over here as well. Something will pop in. I appreciate you, Buzz. I thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter as well. And shout outs to you and the wifey together. I know hopefully you guys are doing as good as you can with everything going on. And there it is, Buzz. In effect, thank you so much for jumping in. And right over here, naming lights. Amazing supporters of the channel. I greatly appreciate you guys. All of my day one peeps and all the peeps that are just following along, I appreciate you. And as we're rounding out the chat here, thanks so much for making it this far into the replay. Hopefully you got something out of this chat as well. Looks like we've got a lot of thumbs up for the pizza portal popping into view over here right now. Love all the hearts from Bab's Toy Channel. It is awesome. Food consumer, thank you for being safe. Blessings, love what you do. Thank you, I appreciate you. You've got a lot to look forward to always. E-Ricard had the BK ones today, very nice. Yeah, I'm telling you, BK's got some pretty tasty jalapeno cheddar bites. They are amazing. Bus, is Carol Juju going to be cutting your hair soon? You know what? I kind of feel like I need a little bit of a trim. It's kind of getting to that point right now. So, you know, we do have the clippers, we do have some things, and as much as I love the wifey, I don't know yet. If you start seeing me wearing my hat a lot more, you're gonna know something is up. I like wearing my Peep This Out hat anyway, But for the most part, I may be kind of like, using it a little bit more often than usual as we go, because I know it's kind of getting there a little bit there. I'm approaching that time frame. Armando, I think they should make a spicy Western bacon crisscross. They could easily do that. Given all the goodness that was in that the burger for sure. Let's see. Drew, I should risk a donut tonight for the stream. I'm probably going to see if the wifey wants to go, because I'm pretty much locked in with everything I need to do for the next couple. I'm just kind of, tinkering with things here and there. So I may do that. I want to see if she wants to do that, actually. Mr. Jimmy, I think every guy should just invest into the Flowbee already. You know what? That's a good idea, Jimmy. That's a good idea. I'm going to have to look you up, so maybe you can help me out with that. Let me know what your real thoughts are. Going down the line. Go get yourself a tiger tail. Maybe I'll see you there later. I appreciate you, Bus. Thank you so much. I see the super chat message coming up. Definitely good times. Tiger tails are always the bomb, guys. They are, and I really feel like having one tonight. Let's see here. Sonic Jet. I'm not really into Little Caesars. I like my pizza thick and juicy and cheesy. Their deep dish is bomb. For fast food conveyor belt style pizza that's actually baked and done pretty well. I like that pizza. The regular deep dish is really good. The deep dish pizza. Let's see here. Going down the line. Dayton. It shows future projections of YouTube channels, and yours is doing great. Can't wait for you to be #1 reviewer. Still my favorite on YouTube. Dayton, I appreciate you, man. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Since the very beginning, as well as for you as well, doing what you're doing. It's just a matter of just doing what we can to be as happy as we can and having fun doing it. I haven't seen what the projections are, but I should take a look and see. Given how everything is going right now, it's crazy in terms of just what's happening. But like I said, first and foremost, if it's not fun, it's going to come across on content, and that's never going to happen with me. I always want to have fun with you guys and put out stuff that I think you're going to want to see, as well as me just wanting to try. So shout out to Dayton Live Show. And again, another awesome YouTuber as well doing his thing. You guys should be jumping on over, like, share, commenting, and subscribing. And Dayton, please forgive me for not mentioning that earlier for you as well. For those of you guys catching this on the replay, for now you know. If you don't know, now you know right there. Annette Cervantes, dream car. You know what? I really don't have one. I don't have one at all. I'd probably say maybe, let me take that back, maybe a Tesla, the Tesla SUV. I love the suicide doors. I love the size of it. I love all the tech involved with it. So I'd probably say one of those. One day I would love to have something like that for sure. Mel's and Chris doing the do. Great to have you on here. We appreciate all you do as well. Thank you so much. You guys should be jumping on over to Mel's and Chris. They are pumping out that content, guys. They are definitely pumping it out there, and they're just a dynamic duo of a couple as well, with their little one sometimes in the back seat as well too. So guys, jump on over, definitely show some love, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff there. They're another awesome duo up and coming, having fun doing the food review thing as well, in their own particular style, which is the beautiful thing about YouTube, because the old moniker used to be broadcast yourself, and these guys definitely do. But I appreciate you guys being on here, Mel's and Chris, for sure. Great to see you guys together. Or if it's one or two of you or both of you, hey, great to see you. Thanks so much for doing what you do. Guys, just so you also know, I am trying to make every effort to answer as many comments as I can. It's just been a total free-for-all of trying to just pump out content and create. But keep in mind, I do see what's going on there, and just know that this is part of the reason I love doing these streams, because I can connect to you one-on-one and thank you guys all in one unison forum. Because it's getting harder and harder to do that because of how many comments are there, and performance and the channel. Everything is getting harder and harder to do. But I just want you guys to know I am super appreciative of the comments, and definitely it helps the videos, of course, the thumbs up at the very least. But thank you so much for doing that as well. So last few minutes here, let's see here. We've got Oleg 252. Thanks so much for jumping on. Great to see you on. Great to see all of you guys. You guys are all amazing right here. E. Ricard, Ian rocking a rat's tail. Freddie says to shave it all off, Drew. Screw it. There you go, right there. Dayton, no worries. Thanks so much for your continued support. Honestly, much appreciated. Right back at you, brother. Right back at you. Stay safe, stay strong, and just stay focused on what's important, which is all those closest around you, and stay protective. And in so many words, I hate to end it this way, but stay away. At least 6 to 12 feet. Just double it. Just double it. Critical, Tiger Tail, I guess it's a donut. Somehow I thought you were still talking about a haircut. No, 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 no. Tiger Tail is one of the most famous donuts over at the Donut Man. And actually, my boy, the Endorsement, when he was here doing his food review segment, so to speak, here on the West Coast, when I was taking him around to all the places that he did his content, I took him to Donut Man as on the way, his last day here, to film that review quickly. And if you look at that review, you'll probably see my shoulders sitting right there next to him. I made it a point not to say anything. But he actually reviewed the Tiger Tail, and he did it pretty well. So take a look at that. I reviewed the Tiger Tail way back in the day, Paul. It was one of my first videos, and it's one of my most special videos because my stepfather is in it, who's no longer with us. But I haven't done any reviews there since, but he has. The Endorsement has most recently. So take a look at that because it's a really awesome thumbnail, and it looks really, really cool for what it is. Sonic, would you ever do a mukbang Del Taco video? You know what? I may consider doing like a taco, just eating tacos or eating something with you while I'm doing my streams. Maybe we'll do that as like maybe something different, being that we're going to have plenty of time, naturally. Maybe one of these Fridays we'll see about doing that. Maybe I'll have a thing on like a community tab of what type of mukbang. And it's not going to be like a crazy amount of food, guys. It's maybe going to be like 2 or 3 items, just something, you know, just to eat, because I can't eat a lot of food like that. But I will definitely see if we can try and do something here. And I'd rather do it with you guys personally, because I think that's when it makes the most sense. Let's see. Paul, better to be happy than to panic. Yes, I agree. I agree. E-Ricard jumping off, it looks like, over here as well. Ed Keaton is saying good night to E-Ricard. Actually, no, Ed is taking off right now. E is still here. I appreciate you. Let's see. DJ, last couple of things. Any special Easter plans? You know, just going to be inside watching, creating, and just doing what I can just to stay motivated and happy. That's pretty much it. And you guys are helping me in that department more than you know. And that says she can see me driving a Tesla. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you can visualize it, you can bring it into existence. That's the way to go right there. I'm telling you. Going down the line. Let's see. Drew, Peep takes it off. There you go. Well, I wouldn't go with someone crazy ramen then. Critical East Japan. I love you guys. I love how you guys are always chatting with each other here in the chat. Let's see. Going down. Larry Nguyen. Jumping up over here. You skipped my question, Larry. I keep missing what you're trying to ask me here. My chat is all over the place. Shout outs to you there. Let me see if I can find the last one with Larry right before he asked that, and I'll jump right back down. Hold on, I'm not seeing it. I'm trying again. I don't see it. Larry Nguyen. Larry, cut and paste it if you can, whatever that last question was, because I'm going way up here and I don't see you at all. Craziness. I'll keep it going though. We'll keep it going. Let's see. Mr. Jimmy, Tiger Tail could be a mullet cut. Yes, because it's definitely got that simplistic look of being long like that. So I guess it could. You're right, Jimmy. Let's see. All right, going down the line. DJ, have you found Stay Safe orders compliant with drive-thrus? Do they serve you food on trays to you? Explain. You know, actually, it's all just gloves. That's what I've seen primarily is gloves. Although naturally, with some form of payment, I've seen people put trays out and they put the payment cards on the tray, which is kind of cool. So more often than not, it's just the gloves that they use. And with hand sanitizer, everything is good there. Whenever I grab the cups, they're holding cups from the very bottom of the cups themselves. So you just grab the side. So that's actually good as well. So it's definitely as safe as it can be given what's going on currently right now. Let's see here. Dayton, thanks so much for jumping on the Dayton live show. If you're catching this, hopefully you saw that before you headed out. Be there for the next video coming tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Glad to finally get this one out too, actually. Let's see. A simple mukbang video would be nice to help eat us over and make us happy during these crazy times. All right, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Well, maybe I'll have a little bit of dinner with you guys on one of these next streams, and we'll figure out what to do there. All right, going down the line again. Waiting for Larry Nguyen with that question, whatever it may be. Larry, I'm on the lookout for you here. Last couple. Facial hair review. Where's the beard? Now's not the time, because considering the situation, I got to make sure I try and stay as clean as possible. This is kind of like my 7 o'clock shadow that I've got here right now. You already know. Mel's and Chris here in Texas. They put it all on trays and use gloves. Nice. Very, very nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Daniel Riddle says food workers should be wearing gloves anyway. Yes, I think going forward, regardless, this is going to be the new norm going in there. So I have no doubt that that's what it's going to be, for sure. And it makes the most sense, honestly, and just peace of mind, for sure. Annette Cervantes on a vlog where the wifey gives you a haircut. Oh, you know what? That would be something. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, have I heard of a game called Counter-Strike? Oh, yeah, it's ages old, Larry. Absolutely. That's been around for a long time. That's like the Doom era back then. And it's been evolving ever since, believe me, the Doom Quake era, all that stuff for sure. Counter-Strike is pretty awesome, which I haven't tried Call of Duty Warzone yet, but I would like to get into that at some point. All right, guys, as we round out tonight, I appreciate you. Jackie Hero Food Reviews, Trav Tries, Drew's Food Reviews, Freddie Foodie King, in effect. We got Mel's and Chris. We've got, who else do we have on here? E. Ricard, Mr. Jimmy, all the amazing mods and all the amazing content creators out there. If I missed all of you guys or any of you guys, please, I do apologize there. Bab's Toy Box Channel, Dayton Live Show, as well. Love Food Like I Do. All the peeps out there. Sonic Jet, even Larry Nguyen, who feels like he was neglected. I apologize, my friend. Believe me, it's not intentional. You know I love you guys. I love all of you guys to pieces. It's so hard to try and get to everybody with these things here, but I appreciate the love and support, and just know that I do try my best for you each and every time, always. I just want you guys to know I appreciate you greatly. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me tonight. It means a great deal. You guys have a lot of content coming your way as always, and just know that there is a lot more to come. We're going to try and navigate these crazy waters as best we can, because like I always say, we can't change the motion of the ocean, and right now the ocean is everything around us we can't control, but what we can change is we can adjust our sails accordingly. So it's how you basically 80% is how you react to what 20% happens to you. So just remember again, like I said last week, 20% is what happens to you, 80% is how you react to it. So let's try and keep it in perspective and do what we got to do. And that's Beer Drank right there in effect. It's great to see you on here, brother. Great to see you. Great to see you. Aaron over there doing his thing. It's Beer Drank. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. He's doing big things over there. You definitely should be checking out our Beer Drank. He is definitely cool people out there. You already know what it is. Guys, stay safe. Not only stay frosty, and I'm going to do the official outro for you guys. And again, to everyone and anyone who's even considered subscribing, please do so, because like I said, you've got quality content every single week. If you contribute to the channel monetarily, whether it's here in Super Chat, whether it's on PayPal, whether it's any of the merch down below, thank you from the bottom of my heart, especially during these crazy times. Believe me, everyone is affected. All the creators here on the platform, literally, are affected in that capacity, and things are really kind of crazy right now. So I won't say anything more than that, but just know that anything that you guys do is greatly appreciated, and I can speak to all the other channels in the same boat that I am right now, trying to navigate and deal with all this. You guys definitely are in my thoughts, and absolutely, you know, we just all got to band together and do what we need to do. But thank you so much for being here tonight. Let me jump on over and see what is happening with the chat at the end. And I wanted to wish you guys a very happy Holy Weekend. We got a lot of amazing things happening this weekend. Just, you know, like I said, we got to practice the ordinance of our local communities. Whatever your local governments are telling you to do, it's for your own good. It's for our own good. Thank you for all the hearts, all the love, all the blue hearts for our medical teams doing the do there as well. Babs Toy Box, you guys are the best. You are all the best right now, because like I said earlier in the beginning, you guys have choices on what you could be doing right now. And granted, I know we're all holed up, you know, in quarantine doing what we're doing. But just know that these things definitely help me mentally, and hopefully they're helping you as well. Lets me connect directly to you and to show you my love and support by continually putting out the content that I do to help you guys as we navigate this there. So, you know, definitely, Oleg, do I celebrate Easter? I celebrate Easter. I celebrate Passover. I celebrate being the ability that I woke up every morning. That's really the best thing you can do, is celebrate that for sure. It's all downhill from there. But let's just make sure we all stay safe and do what we have to do here. So let me jump back on over to the portal where I am at, and we will wrap this up here. Lots of fun tonight. You guys will find this replay available Sunday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your afternoon viewing. So it's a nice hour-plus long thing. So if you're having your coffee, taking a little quick break to get a drink, whatever it may be, you have some fun stuff to look at. Tomorrow's official review will be out tomorrow. I think I just said that twice. Tomorrow's official review will be out tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm glad I was able to finally get it out as well. I hope you guys enjoy what you're going to see as well. So with that, a very happy weekend. I hope you guys have as much fun as you possibly can. Inside, hashtag stay at home, you know, stay home for sure. And if you do go out for the essentials just to kind of get a breather, of course, you guys all know what to do. So with that, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for April 10th, 2020, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. And like I always say, brand new stuff can be found. Like I totally messed that up right there. I totally messed that up. All right, we're going to close this one out with, I'm going to start that one over for the first time because this is live. You're catching this on the replay. It's a live show. It happens. So with that, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, guys. Good times. Peace and hope in this world. Yes, Sonic Jet, I appreciate you. And I appreciate all the love, all the emojis, everything you guys have got going on. You guys bring such positive energy, and it makes me feel very, very comfortable knowing that this was just a blast of an hour to put together for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't done it already, and definitely drop some comments down below. And I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and we will definitely talk to you soon. So until the next stream, same bat time, same bat channel, Friday Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Take a look at my social media, all that good stuff on Instagram. You'll find down below right over here, Peep This Out reviews, and of course all the other content you'll find at the first pinned comment down as well. I appreciate you guys greatly. So guys, have a great weekend, and I will definitely talk to you soon. And shout outs to all the mods again for doing what you're doing tonight. Thank you, 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 thank you. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. See ya.